Hello YouTube, 87 Ricer here. So, I'm actually riding Insanity. Today is December the 3rd, 2023. Since November 4th, I've only put 59 miles on Insanity on this tank of fuel. There's only 59 miles of fuel that's been used up since I filled it up back November 4th. So that's how little I've been riding. Now, I put a lot of miles on my little scooter Ola. I picked that one back up earlier this year and I put 1,600 miles on it. So I just rode my little scooters more than I've been riding my big bikes. So she's been a good bike to me. The reason why I'm riding her today is because it's like 50 degrees. It's a beautiful day. And I put about that much seafoam inside the gas tank. Probably about a shot glass of seafoam in the gas tank. And this isn't a big gas tank, so I'm running some of that seafoamed fuel through the system so I can finally shut it off for the winter, because I couldn't remember if I added any seafoam in the tank before I did the ride or after I did the ride. I just know that I said I'll do it today. I'll take it for a rip down the road, and that's it. Like I said, 59 miles is all I put on it. It's almost 60 miles. So I just figured I'd do a short little video. I seen a few bikes in town today. I seen a few classic rides, and I was like, you know what? I need to grab my bike out anyways. So I'm actually on, this is a Masses Creek Road. Now, I've done videos on this road before. It's not fully paved. There's a bridge off down that direction, which it turns into gravel, and then it's all gravel from there on. I don't know how far it's all pavement after that, but I just know the pavement ends at the bridge down there. So yeah, this is Masses Creek Road, just a little bit outside of Hermann. I was out here back in the summer, back in August, and it's a nice quiet place. I honestly want Insanity to be much louder than what she is. I mean, I like the exhaust on it, don't get me wrong. Apparently it's been straight piped, so there's not a baffle in those. But I would like to have this bike much louder than what these are. I want to be able to hear this bike scream. And that's the only downfall I have about the bike. I just want it to scream. That's all from the plastic, like all from the shoes and stuff scraping on it, getting it all hot and melted. So I'm gonna turn her off real quick. So yeah, she's a good running bike. I love her. The bike, she came with a luggage rack, a shorter rack about yay tall, and it had the luggage rack in the back. And I'm not a fan of that. Like, I'd rather have the tall sissy bar. I'd actually like to have a way taller sissy bar. I mean, I want my sissy bar, shit, I think it should be an extra few, you know, I think the bigger, yeah, about there. I'd like to have it at least taller. But this one is way better than that stock backrest. I like the sissy bars for the fact that if you got passengers, they feel more secure and more comfortable. They can lean back and not feel like they're gonna fall off. But yeah, she's a good bike for me. I love her. Picked her up shoot, I want to say this is probably about 2 years, maybe going on 3 years that I've had her. She was a burgundy reddish color, and it had the Sportster 883 on it. And after I seen a couple bikes that looked exactly like it with the same paint job, I said, you know what, I need to do something different about the paint. I don't want my bike to look like every other factory paint. So I just said go crazy with the paint. So we took, it's been rattle canned. It's not clear coated. It's not clear coated. It's satin. So if there gets a scratch or something on it, I could just take another can of paint and just hit it, and it's good to go. I like the drips and the runs and all that stuff, like in the splatters. You know, I like it all. But yeah, the name of it was Candy because of the paint. My wife named it Candy, CANDI. And then once it got painted, I was like, what should we name it now? Because it ain't candy. And then I said, you know what? A lot of people think I'm insane for painting this crazy ass color. So I said, you know what? We'll just call it Insanity. And so Insanity has stuck mostly because of the name, mostly because of the paint job. It's just an insane paint job. It's not expensive. It's a budget-friendly paint job. You can pick up any paint can at the Walmart or hardware store and hit it up and do that kind of stuff. I wanted a paint job that I wasn't going to be worried about. Oh my God, I just spent all this money on a super nice paint job and all of a sudden there's a scratch. So, I mean, I guess the one thing I wouldn't mind doing, I'd like to get the wheels. I'd like to get the wheels done in a, what do you call it? Powder coated wheels. I'd like to do powder coated wheels, but in multiple colors. Like I have a tie-dye wheels on the front and the back. I think that would look, I think it would really, and it doesn't even have to match the paint job, just as long as it's multiple colors on the wheel, I think that would be pretty bitch. But Bomber Auto. So if you are new to my channel and you don't know what Bomber Auto is, Bomber Auto is basically whenever I was helping my uncle work on lawnmowers, and he ran a lot of his customers. They were bringing the lawnmowers to his shop. They had Black's small engine repair or Black's small engine. They would have a sticker like that on the deck because, you know, that was the place that they took it to, and that's who fixed it, and that's who put their stamp on it, you know, their sticker on their lawnmowers. And he said, man, I'd like to make some stickers and then put it over the, you know, the Black's small engine stickers and put his, and you know, that stuck with me. So I figured, you know, I've went through a lot of lawnmowers, I went through a lot of cars, and it was just up until about it's at least been 6 years, maybe 7 years now, I started doing Bomber Auto. I want to say it's been longer than that. It's at least been 8 years that I started doing Bomber Auto decals and putting them on my vehicles while I have them. And then when I sell them, you know, it's been Bomber Auto-fied. So, no, it's just something that I put on the vehicles that I own. I put my own decal on it because, you know, why not? And when you're cruising behind vehicles, behind another car or truck, they usually have a decal on the driver's side, sometimes on the passenger side of where they bought their vehicle from. And that's kind of what that is. So when anybody buys a car from me, when I sell my cars, they usually have Bomber Auto on the back. So that's the story of Bomber Auto. I do it because, yeah, I can, and yeah, I like it. So yeah, it's but that's the story about Bomber Auto. I do it because if I own a vehicle, I want to put my own decal on there. And so when people are behind another car, if they happen to buy it from me and they're behind it, they see Bomber Auto, and then they think, oh, that's where they got their car from, or that's where they got their vehicle from. So, and I actually did end up I cut a bunch of Bomber Auto decals for people that I come across that I can hand out stickers to. But me personally, I find it a little awkward asking people if they want a sticker from me, because I mean, I don't see myself I don't see myself saying, hey, you want a sticker? You know, it's kind of one of those things where if they come up to me and they say, hey, you know, I watch your channel, if I got the stickers with me, I'll definitely give out some stickers. But I don't have any 87 Ricer stickers. I don't have those. I just got Bomber Auto, and Bomber Auto is affiliation with 87 Ricer, me. So if you did happen or would happen to get 80 Bomber Auto stickers from me, then it, you know, we'll leave it at that. If you just happen to get a Bomber Auto sticker, it's actually from 87 Ricer. So that's just I'm lost at that. So anyways, hope you all enjoy this upcoming week. Enjoy the holidays. I've been throwing up some videos almost regularly of everything I've done, or everything I could show. And yeah, like I said, I don't usually ride in a big group of motorcycles. The only time I do is whenever we do the Toys for Tots, or if I'm riding with my brother, or my friend, or friends, then we ride in a small group. But I usually don't do a big group unless it's for a charity ride. But I'm gonna end my video here. I'm 87 Ricer. Peace. Love you all. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and continue following my crazy ass. I love every one of you, and I mean it. I love every single one of you who are subscribed and who are just watching and come across my crazy ass videos. I love all y'all. I do these videos for you, and I'm talking to you when I make these videos, so you don't have to watch the whole video. But if you just want to listen, I'll talk your ear off for however many minutes the video is. So I'm 87 Ricer. Out. Peace. Love y'all. Bye.